Okay, YouTube, I got this bow here now. I just went and in the last video you saw where I made the cuts across the bow, and these right here just came off of here just like this in big chunks, and these are ash. So I'm going to keep these, and I can take and sand these blocks off because I like to recycle everything. I don't like to waste anything if I can keep from it. Anyway, I can put these on my belt sander and make these for glue-on handles for other bows, like maybe a hickory bow with an ash handle or something like that. You know, if I want a good hardwood handle, if I choose to laminate a handle. I've got plenty of these blocks. I got about 8 of these to deal with. But anyway, that's the rough cut bow. You can see where I stopped on the end there with the saw there. I left that one there so I can chisel this way down to keep my thick my silent tips on these. I leave the square on, that on both ends, and you can see where I've got that kind of drawn on there where I'm gonna, there's going to be a fade into the tip. So I have 2 fades in each one. I've got a fade coming out of the handle to the limb, and a fade going back to the tip, where most bows only have this one fade. Anyway, there's the rough everything out. I've chiseled it all out. It took me probably a half an hour to chisel all that stuff out, and anyway, it saves a lot of time. I would rather do that. It's a lot less dangerous if you cut it this way, I think, that if you do it with a hatchet or a tomahawk, because with a hatchet or a tomahawk you tend to lose control chopping because you don't chop exactly where you want to hit. You can draw your lines on here and make you a thick line, because I've left plenty of wood there to work with to get down to my boats, to get where I can, I could probably still get a 100-pound bow out of that with no problem. And anyway, that's the way I like to do it, is take it down gradually, take it down only to so far, and don't even go all the way down to my pencil marks on the, where my lines are. I haven't even split it down that far yet, and I still have plenty of wood, I think. And anyway, that's step 2, and the rest of it is pretty much with a rasp, shaping the handle with a rasp. Flattening my riser out just a little bit here because it's got just a little bit of a hump right there, as you can see in the shadows there. And I want to shape my handle and put a nice form-fitting handle that anyway, we'll do, I'm sitting here looking at it, but anyway, we'll get back and I'll get it all done and all planed and stuff, and show you the finished product after before I finish it. I'll show you what I've got done with it, show you the shape and just how I like to do it before I put a handle or sinew back it. I think I'm going to rawhide or sinew back this, because I'm not making any bows anymore that aren't backed, because I've made a few hickory bows that failed, and I've had a black locust bow that failed. That was green black locust that I went and cut down myself. And I think my problem is that if I'd have sinew backed it first or rawhide backed it, it would have made a really good bow, because I like these harder woods because they seem to be faster shooting, and that's just my preference. I like the Osage orange because Osage is really fast, and from what I've heard, black locust is. I have never made a successful black locust bow. So anyway, I'll leave it at that, and I may try black locust again in the future, but I'd prefer to cut my own. Anyway, thanks for watching.